Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, back credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome this morning on this what day it is. It is Hump Day. How's everybody doing this morning? First in the chat today is Mr. Steven. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hello, and welcome. Miss Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. Mr. Yinzer Picker, hello, Mike. How are you doing? Mr. Marcus, hello, good morning, and welcome. Then we have Donna's Diamonds. I always say that wrong. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see y'all. Yes, we are on the Facebook side as well. Going back and forth here. Yes, you do see my new mic. I say new, but it is the same mic I've always been using. I just finally got one of those little arm adjustment things to use it, and finally got it in yesterday and set it up. Hopefully the sound is good. I did have some adjustments I thought I had to make, but we'll see as we go through. Good morning, Thrifting Adventure. Hello, good morning, and welcome. This chat is flying already. Let's see here. I'm getting caught up here somehow. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. Good morning, Jessica. Hello, good morning and welcome. Also, Miss Susanna. Hello, good morning and welcome. Dana. Bee's Closet. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. I hope I said that correctly. Kathy. Hello, good morning and welcome. Let's see here. I think I'm caught up. Yes. All right, y'all. Well, the guest today is someone who y'all might know in the chats. We haven't really seen her too much lately. She has been doing some very heavy listing. If y'all see her in the chats every now and then, she's talking about how much she's listing. So we'll get to know her a little bit more about that today. And, of course, her reselling adventures and then her YouTube channel as well. And so let's give a warm welcome to our guest today, Miss Hot Mess Thrifter, Miss Amy. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. I am doing good. I got up early, made sure I had enough coffee. I'm good.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you introduce yourself. I know you had a YouTube channel before, but you redone it. You're back in somewhat of some videos here coming up soon. So we'll talk a little bit more about that a little later. But go ahead and talk a little bit about your channel and where you sell on and that little bit about yourself.
Okay. As some of you know, I'm Hot Mess Thrifter. My name's Amy. You can call me Amy. I don't get offended. I do sell on eBay and Poshmark. I'm thinking about starting a Mercari. Haven't decided yet. A few months ago, I decided to start my channel over. So I deleted everything, including my subs. Did not know that was all going to happen. But I'm restarting it. I have a few different ideas for videos that are going to be hopefully sooner rather than later. I help my parents with their stuff because they have stuff to get rid of as well as I do. So I kind of list on my eBay and my Poshmark, and then I have an eBay store open for just their stuff, which is unreal sometimes. I don't know where else to go with this.
It's okay. You good.
I try to list as much as I can a day. Like the most I think I've been doing lately is like 15 to 20 items because I don't want to burn myself out again.
Right. That's understandable. All right, so I'll bring myself back on with you here. I'm going through and telling everybody who's coming in. Hello. Hello to every one of y'all this morning. Thank y'all for coming in. And again, I do have her information in the top blue box. It is pinned with her YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, she does have a video up there that has to do with a mystery box. I guarantee you might want to see that one because it's very interesting on the stuff that she shows in that video of what she got in a mystery box. So definitely check it out. I do have it pinned at the top. Currently, as we start the show, she had 63 subs on her new channel that she's restarting and rebranding. Hello and welcome, Jimmy. How are you doing? Also, Bargain Effects. Tommy 2.0. How are you doing? The Bargain Effects, excuse me. Hello, good morning, and welcome as well. So what got you started originally in doing your reselling?
Well, that's a funny story. So I was watching all these storage unit people like Locker Nuts, Grimes Finds, Storage Stalker, Pirate, I was watching all of them. And one morning, Grimes Finds put on his community tab that he was going on with, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Their names just kind of went floating right out of my head. Tommy, the Bargain Effect, Pittsburgh, Anthony, and Nate, Everyday I'm Hustling.
Yep.
And I was just listening. At that point, I just listened because I did not, as you know, I'm not a talker now, not on YouTube anyway. But I was listening. And then one morning, hip flipping mama Kelly went on for a coffee chat. And I'm like, okay, I'll go chat with her. Nobody was in there. And I actually talked with her back and forth, surprise. And I was like, well, maybe I should list some of this junk I have around here. I mean, at that point, it was just stuff. I was losing weight. My kids were outgrowing everything. They were like 10 and 11. Now they're going to be, no, they were 12 and 13. I don't know how old they were. But anyway, they were a little bit younger. So they were growing out of stuff. And I was like trying to get rid of my bigger clothes and whatnot. And I had found this purse. I think it came from like Kohl's or Target. And Tommy, the Bargain Effect, was like, just list the dang thing already. See what happens. So I'm like, fine, whatever, like he's like over and over. Tell me, just list it. So finally I listed during the show. And within 36 minutes, I sold this purse that had been sitting in a tote for who knows how long, for like $65. Just boom, right like that. So I kind of got hooked after that.
That's all it takes is that first sale. And that sounds like something Tommy would tell you too.
Well, I mean, he said a few other choice words in there, but I was cleaning it up.
Not Tommy.
And then like after that, there was a lot of people. Tommy and Destiny, oh my gosh, they were like the saints at that time. Because I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I know how to buy on Amazon and eBay and Poshmark. I don't know how to list. I didn't even know you could do that.
Right.
So Destiny and Tommy and a couple other people kind of like took me under their wing and was like showing me the ropes on how to do it. Mm-hmm. And how to title things, how to price things, how to look things up, like from A to Z, like everything in between.
Right.
So from then on, here I am. Actually, and next month marks my 2-year anniversary with doing this.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. So what got you to rebrand your YouTube channel? And I think you did this recently, for your new channel.
Yeah, it's been a couple months now. I like 2 or 3, maybe. I don't know. Time is just going so fast for me lately. I just wanted to like have a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
There was There was things going on in my personal life.
Right.
There was things going on with YouTube. And that's kind of why I took a step back. I have to focus on myself before I can do anything else.
Well, the thing about that, you don't have to go into detail with that, because the biggest thing is showing people that, one, you can overcome it, which you have done. From the beginning, you were very quiet and shy, and now you're coming back. And it does take sometimes for somebody just to step back, reevaluate, and go forward. And that's exactly what you did. So on that note, talk about, we're going to start talking now about your inventory that you have on hand now, because every time I turn around in chats, you're always listing, which we all need to do. But you've been very heavily into it for a while because, and then that's where I want you to go ahead and talk about that story.
Okay, so back in December, I moved back in with my parents. And my parents are probably the biggest pack rats I've ever met in my life. And they have, oh my gosh, I don't even know how big that room is. But they have a bedroom, a normal sized bedroom, and it is stacked. Some of you guys might have seen this, maybe not. But it is stacked from wall to wall, floor to ceiling. Like you cannot really see much of anything except boxes and totes and just things that are just piled in there.
Right.
They also have, oh my gosh, what are they called? They also have closets. I was looking through this closet the other day, and I find, do you remember back in like the 80s and the 90s when they had the show Dinosaurs, but not the mama?
Yep.
There is a t-shirt in there from them.
We just lost your volume. You went low. Something happened.
It was a phone call. I'm good now, right?
Okay. Yep.
Am I good now? All right.
Yeah.
So I was looking for my old homecoming and prom dresses because my girls want to wear them. They have homecoming coming up. So I was looking for those, and I find a crap ton of vintage t-shirts. And that's just how I've been doing my inventory, just going through. I don't need to go to Goodwill. I don't need to do any sourcing. I don't need any of that, because anything you could possibly think of is probably in this house. And I figured since they want to move to Florida next summer, they can't take, this is a 5-bedroom house.
Right.
They cannot take all that. It's a 5-bedroom house. And then also they have 2 sheds. So, I mean, it is crazy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
So that's how I've been getting my inventory, is like just helping them pretty much clean up their house and clean out closets and bedrooms.
Do you plan on doing any videos with that? Because I know you and I had spoken sometimes, even in the back room, sometimes after shows, on how overwhelming the stuff you have, and going through all that is a lot. So do you plan on doing any type of updates on when you're going to be doing like a clean out of each room, and things that you're finding to list?
With the bedrooms upstairs, yes, I'm going to do a video as I do it. But the one that's downstairs, that's packed and I can't even walk in there, that one, I think what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to take a few boxes at a time and maybe make 30 to 45-minute videos.
Yep.
3 or 4 boxes. And then, that way I don't overwhelm myself and you guys aren't just like, oh my gosh, is she done yet, at the same time.
Now, you and I had spoken a couple of times, and I wanted to ask you, you had showed me some times where you were going through some of the rooms and you had questions about things. And I didn't remember, one of the things that popped out to me was you had those Colburn coolers. Did you get to list those yet?
I listed the one. It was I don't know. I know nothing about these things. They just keep stuff cold, okay?
Yeah. It was a water cooler one.
Right. There was one that was square instead of a rectangle.
Yep.
I sold that one for $75.
That is awesome.
And I think we only paid $5 at a garage sale for it. So
now, one of the things that is amazing when you've been listing a lot of stuff lately, What is the best thing you found so far? I know you've gone through a lot of different rooms and a lot of the different closets, but what is the best thing you ever found so far that you listed and you wound up getting more than you thought for an item?
Oh, that I would have to say.
While you think about it, I'm going to tell Alicia. The link is at the top in the blue box. That is Amy Hot Mess Thrifter. So if you want to check out her channel, it is in the blue box above in the blue chat. Box above the chat. Thank you, Jennifer.
I would say the furniture that I got that I ended up selling on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
I bought it for $20. No, sorry, that's wrong. I bought it for $60, and it was a couch, a love seat, and a chair, all matching. Ashley furniture. Still had the plastic on it. Did not look like it even had been sat on. And I was like, I just want to get rid of this. I'm going to list it for $200. Like when I looked it up, it was worth, the couch by itself was worth $3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to list it for $200. If I can't get that, then, I can always come down on my price. Not a big deal.
Right.
And I want to say that was listed for 3 days, 4 days, something like that. No, Tommy, go away. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I do have to say, she did come on this show once, and we had her with, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, too, in a question. You and another guest was on in the morning show when I was doing 2 guests at a time in the morning and the evening, and even on Saturdays. And she did show her face the whole show. So that was a big camera turn on for her because of that step she took. So you have to let her be ready when she is. That's all I got to say with Amy.
He always gives me trouble. It wouldn't be Tommy if he didn't.
Exactly. That wasn't visible when I came in. That's okay. When I take the comment off, it does come back on. But yeah, anytime you come in the morning show, every morning I do put the guest's information in the blue box above in the chat. That way you can catch it and also help subscribe to that person because we're trying to promote that channel. Greg, good morning. Hello and welcome. Good to see you. And if you have any questions for Amy, go ahead and put them in the chat. She is kind of new back again to the channel, YouTube. Amy, just sub to you. Love the name. I relate.
Thanks.
Awesome. This is my Breaking Bad show. Is this the Breaking Bad? No. No, Greg. Did you get into our drawing? It is this Saturday. Oh, that's right. Don't forget to put the link in the chat. They're doing their 1K subs giveaway. What's up, Amy? I have a video chatting with Amy many times with her camera on. There's no reason for her to be hiding. You're welcome, Lisa. Backroad Bitter Chuck. Hello, good morning and welcome. What is your favorite thing to sell?
I like selling shoes. I mean, I know I sell a lot of jewelry, but my favorite thing is because they're so easy to list. And who doesn't need shoes? I mean, everybody needs a new pair of shoes, right?
Pam says, hello, says Uncle Johnny is the best. She went to see her daddy yesterday after opening her gift, and her daddy and played with the sand for, oh, good. I'm glad she liked it. That is cool. I sent them a care package, so I was glad they got it.
Awesome.
Shoes sell well for sure, yeah. And everybody does something different. Now let's talk a little bit about your auctions that you would do and your plans for maybe coming back. And I know you've been doing some with Larry, if I'm not mistaken. So talk a little bit about that in your auctions and what you plan on doing and coming back in the future.
Okay, well, I do plan on doing auctions again on my channel. Of course, I have to have enough subs before I can do that.
Right.
I'm getting there slowly, but I'm getting there.
Yep.
I still plan on to keep it like I was, for those that do know, just, an auction. I did a lot of jewelry. Sometimes I would do clothing. Sometimes I would do shoes. But I don't want to make my auctions all about jewelry like I had been. I do want to mix it up a little bit better. That way I can have more, oh my gosh, what word am I trying to think of? I can have more items of a bigger variety for other people, not just for jewelry and clothes. There we go. That way I can have like more of my friends come in. Some of them don't come in because I sell jewelry and they're not into it.
Right.
So if I mix it up, you know, I have something for everyone.
Right. Now, do you plan on going, like as you're going through all the stuff you have in your mom's house, do you plan on doing any of that in an auction, or do you plan on listing all of that?
I think it's pretty much going to be a mix. Like some of it I will be just listing because of the value of it. Mm-hmm. Like if I know the value of it, those remotes that I showed you, I have 5 remotes left. I had 75 remotes and I only have 5 left now. But anyway, that's off the sorry, I got excited about that one. I didn't know you could sell old TV remotes. Like who would have, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I made a very good chunk out of that too.
Right. Well, you had a lot of different remotes. Were you able to check to see, make sure that not only they work, that the batteries compartments were good too on all of those yet?
I did, and if they were like dirty on the inside, I did clean them to make sure. And then I had one that didn't work. No, I had 2 that didn't work. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's like, "Can I buy them? I'll give you $5 for each one." So he gave me $10 for them. Took the 2 remotes and made a remote that worked.
Awesome. Hello, and welcome, Perfecting Pearls. How are you doing, Julia? If you have any questions for Amy, like I said, go ahead and put them in the chat. Amy is the guest today, and it is in the blue box above in the chat. Hello, Callie Reseller. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Good morning. Remotes crack me up, but boy, do they sell fast. Yes, they do.
They do. Yes.
Let's see.
And you know, if you wouldn't have told me to list them, I probably would have just like threw them in a box to like throw away or get rid of, like donate or something.
Right. Let's see. People don't know how to test these remotes with a camera. Exactly. I love doing it with a camera because a lot of times it's very easy, especially if you know you have good batteries in there. And it's very easy to test. So that's something you don't have to worry about some weird way of how to testing it. And you can just use your camera on your phone. And that is so true. What's the goal for eBay and auctions for you, Amy?
Goal. The goal?
What is your goal for eBay and auctions?
Well, I mean, my only goal with the eBay part is to list at least 15 to 20 items a day. I don't really have any other goals. I mean, I would love to sell that many items a day as well as listing them, but we all know that that's not how that works.
So when your parents are going to be moving, do y'all have like a set date of when they plan on doing this to where you know you want to try to get as much as you can in the house sold?
The only thing I know about like a date is they said when Andrew graduates. And he'll be graduating in like May or June.
I'm going to get something real quick.
Okay.
I saw a question in the chat from Jennifer. How do you really do that? I'm going to show you real quick how to do a remote control to see if it works with your phone. And I'm going to turn my camera on first. Let me sign in. Go to your camera on your phone. Basically, you're just going to turn your camera on. You take the remote, and you can press any button you want, and then watch what happens in the camera. Why is it not showing? Oh, I know why. Because I got it facing the wrong way. All right, there we go. Now, here's the remote, and you're basically going to take the top part of it. You can press any button. And watch what happens in the camera. Let me turn my camera around. Okay, you see that? Both of them watch. See how it blinks? That tells you the remote works by using your camera on your phone. As long as you have good batteries. And that's how you test the remote on your phone with your camera. I just wanted to see that because I saw Jennifer said how you do that.
That's fine because that's how I tested every single one of those remotes. And if you wouldn't have told me, I would have not. I wouldn't have known.
Okay, why?
So much easier.
Where did it go? Oh, way down there. Okay, here we go. And that's how you do a remote to test it. Especially if you're out and one of the things I do is I always bring some kind of batteries with me for that kind of reason, especially when I'm going to garage sales. And if they don't have batteries in it, you can put your own batteries in it and test it, especially depending on the actual batteries itself. How do you pick up a remote? Very easily and inexpensive. They sold boxfuls for $50 or more, about $5. That is awesome. Just learned that from someone YouTube on someone's video. Yep. Let's see here. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat. And so, how many subs do you need to hit 2K, Stephanie? Lucky 7. I usually get remotes. Yeah, remotes are pretty easy to pick up, especially for good prices. Let's see. Larry, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing, Larry LL Stash? Round 16 away. Awesome.
Hi, Larry.
Chat. Make sure so people can check out your channel. Also, remember when you go to somebody's link that whether Jennifer's dropping it or anybody else, make sure when you go to their channel and you see the word subscribe is in red, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. And then also make sure you hit the notification so you don't miss out when they do a video. But also the most important thing is go back and watch a video, make some comments, so that way hopefully it'll stick to where you can continue watching their channels, content. Testing that way makes life so much easier. Exactly. How many auctions do you want to do in a week?
Oh, I would say to start, one or two, because I think that's what happened before, is when I started doing auctions. I've only been doing auctions since April of last year, the ending part of April of last year. And I started doing auctions. And then, of course, with me being new, everybody wanted to do auctions with me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm making money. This is fun. And then one day it just wasn't fun anymore.
Right.
Because I got overwhelmed with it and burnt out on it.
And that's what's bad about it. And a lot of times some people that do, and sometimes you do have to step back away from YouTube or whatever you're doing, because sometimes when you get burnt out, it's not fun anymore. And it's something you want to do when doing videos or anything. You want to make sure you're having fun doing it. And if it's not fun, you just would step back away from it for a little bit. Yeah.
And that's kind of why I did what I did. Was it June, July? It was either the end of June, beginning of July. I was like, I'm going to take the rest of the summer. I'm still going to come into the chat, come in the back room, whatever, and talk to my friends.
Right.
But I didn't want to really be part of any panels. I didn't want to do any talk shows. I didn't want to do any auctions. I wasn't a part of it. I just wanted to like, I don't know, breathe. Mm-hmm. So I took the vacation with my family.
Yeah.
And of course, even the 10 days I was gone, I still had to come in and say hi to everyone. It was great. I got to meet Victoria. I got to meet Picky Nikki and Colin. And I got to meet Mavis.
Mm-hmm.
They got to, Mavis, Nikki, and Colin got to meet my girls, but Victoria got to meet my boys and my parents, which that was not in the plan, but that's just what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. And Victoria feels like over the moon about the first YouTuber to meet my children, because I don't show them on camera, but I have my reasons, but
well, that's
when I kind of was like, I don't know, that was fun. I don't know how people live in Florida or Georgia, but it was fun to visit for sure.
Right. Thrifty Adventure wants to know, what is the most you made from selling a remote? And I want to be a quick disclaimer, by the way. I learned the technique of remotes from Tommy on one of his morning shows he was doing. That's how I learned it from Tommy, the Bargain Effects, back in the day when I first started 2 years ago. And so things like that, I don't mind sharing because it's all free information that I got, and I love sharing it. So, yeah, just want to plug that out real quick.
The most I got for a remote was $65. And that was after eBay fees and shipping and all that. It was $65 that I had in my pocket.
Right. That's not bad, though. It depends on the remote, too. The money does add up after a while. You're right about that.
Right. Well, I mean, I had 75. I sold the 2 broken ones for $10. I sold that one for $65. And when I asked my parents where they came from, their answer was, I have no idea. So they probably just collect. I mean, you've seen what it was in, and it was in like a big basket, like a decorative basket. And I mean, altogether, I think I made over $500 on the whole basket.
That is awesome.
But I mean, some of them were only like $5 remotes. Some of them were 15. Some of them were 30. There was one in there that I think the $65 one was the most expensive one in there. But when you add all of them up, I made a pretty good chunk of money from it. And they split it with me.
Sitting there, right? And it's already sitting there, and you already have it in your possession. So why not try to sell it and make money? Yeah. I just sold the Logitech remote for $30 plus shipping. I've seen it, and I don't remember the name of the brand, but I have seen. Now, again, I'm only saying what I've seen on videos. I've seen a remote for some reason go for over $80. So you just never know. Check them comps when you're out there. That's for sure. You know, you just never know what's going to sell. Yeah, remotes, exactly. You just never know unless you're sourcing it. And again, I'm not ashamed. When I'm out, I'm using my phone and source. You know, if I'm not used to a product that I'm still learning about, it's nothing wrong with sourcing it and checking it and see what the comps are. Always remember, when you're comping, do not look at what's listed. Go and see what's sold. Again, you do want to look at what's listed after the fact because you want to see how many are listed. And what's the actual listing going for. But I always look at what's sold, and then I see how many are listed. I do well with Boss remotes. Yeah, the Bose sell really well too. Bose, yeah. Small sales, but the sales add up. Exactly. Every sale is a good sale. That's exactly right. Let's see. So, and you said you have 2 eBay stores now. How has it been for you? I know you've been doing a lot of listings. So, how's it been for you to be able to go through some of the inventory that you do have on hand in your mom's house? That you've been able to list on a consistent basis for you? I need the page.
Like when I say I list 15 to 20 items, I mean like I list 15 to 20 items on mine, and then I list 15 to 20 items on theirs.
Awesome.
Sometimes it's not as easy because they do have some things in here that I have no clue. I don't deal with glass stuff. I don't normally, I mean, I know when it comes to kids' toys, when it comes to like the wrestling figures or Hot Wheels, obviously those have a date on them. But when it comes to like stuff that my dad had when he was a child, I have no idea. Like the metal Tonka trucks, okay. I know that they're a good thing. I just don't know anything about them to find them.
Right. Perfecting Pros wants to know, what is your favorite type of item to source and sell?
It's been a while since I've had to source anything.
Yeah, that was my next question. When was the last time you sourced?
Well, probably the beginning of December before I moved in here. Was the last time I sourced. About that time is when I was doing a lot of purses.
Oh,
because there's this where I used to live before I moved back home. There was like this little rinky-dink thrift shop. They opened the thrift shop to help it's a food pantry, but it's for animals.
Right.
So anything that they made at their thrift shop went to get food and treats for the animals so they could help the community that had pets. So of course, you know, I'm a sucker for animals if you didn't know that. Like some I just prefer further away than others, but all animals, they're here for a reason. So I would go up there and I found, I don't even remember the question. I think I'm just rambling now.
The question was about the last time you were sourcing and what's the best thing you sold.
Okay. Got it now. Sorry. I found it was a record. It was a Frank Sinatra record. And this is a cute story. So my daughter, she's 14, almost 15 now. She loves like all kinds of older music. Right. She doesn't like what they have now, but anything from the 90s and older, she is all over it. So she tells me, I paid $1 for this record. And she tells me, I'll give you $20 for that. And I was like, what? And she goes, I'll give you $20 for that. I said, how about $5? And she goes, well, I know you only paid like $2 for it at the most, Mom. I know how you are. I said, okay. She goes, okay, I'll give you $5 for it. She gives me $5. I told her how much I spent. She goes, you're a rotten mom. I was like, well, then you should have went with me. If she would have went with me, like I suggested, she would have found the record herself. But when I comped that record, since it was still in the wrapper, it wasn't even open. It was going for like anywhere between $50 to $60.
Yeah. Marcus wants to know, how long does it take you to list?
Depends on which platform. On Poshmark, it takes like no time because I took a page out of Victoria's book and I do I take all the pictures, then I do the drafts, and then the next day I go through the drafts and list them. Right. So I spend a whole day, like I do lists, but when I first started doing it, I would spend one day taking pictures and doing the drafts. Right. And then I would spend another day doing all the listing part. But now sometimes I just do the pictures, put them in the drafts, and then I'll like that for my stuff. And then for my parents' stuff, I'll take the pictures, put them in the drafts, and then throughout the day, I'll list here and there. I'll list a couple here, a couple there, and the breaks of doing other stuff.
Katie says, try listing on list perfectly. I started one 2 days ago and already paid for itself. So in the different types of inventory you have now, that's basically right there at your hands and your feet. What is the best, or have you been able to list any of those board games that you have found?
I did.
What was the best one you sold so far to those?
It was a 1982 Yahtzee game. All the pieces were there. There wasn't all the cards, obviously. People use those. But there was a one full book of the score sheet. And then there was like a partial of another. And I sold that for, I think that's the one I sold for 30. I think I either sold it for 25 or 35. I can't remember which one. The Battleship, even though it was a 2016, I sold that one for 25 or 35. I get those two confused. Those were the first two that I sold. Right. And then I had it was a 70-something Uno. It came in a box. It was an Uno card game. Right. But instead of it coming in the little box like they do now, it came in like a board game type box. And it had 3 decks of Uno cards. And I sold that one for, I think that's the one I sold for 55.
That is awesome.
Because the cards weren't even open.
Right, exactly. Give everybody a little bit of an idea of what you're dealing with all of the things that you're basically inventory that when you moved into your mom's house to help them. Talk a little bit about all the different things you've been doing in each of the different rooms, because there's so many rooms, so many closets full of stuff that you're actually starting to go through. And this is similar to, and I want to say this is somewhat like Miss Janet, the antique house, Miss Karen. She's been doing a lot of like one room at a time kind of thing, and that's basically what you're doing too. In your situation. Talk a little bit about that, and how are you able to get through each room a little bit at a time?
When it comes to the room in the basement, I do have a big open area because it is a basement. So I have to pull the stuff out because, I mean, you've seen it. I can't I can go in there, but everything's over my head. Not that that's saying much because I am only 5 foot tall, but even it's like all the way to the ceiling, and it's like a 7-foot ceiling. So I just bring it out of the bedroom into the bigger part of the basement and kind of sort it out through there. Some of the stuff that I've went through in that particular room, I have divided it into toys and clothes and miscellaneous to keep it kind of organized.
Right.
With the stuff upstairs, it's basically the closets and cabinets that we have.
Mm-hmm.
That the closet in my room is a little overwhelming because a lot of the stuff is mine from when I was younger. They have all my books from when I was a kid.
Wow.
I think I have like probably half of the little golden book collection. Like I loved books. I still do.
Right.
But that's the hard one for me to get rid of, but they're mine.
Yeah.
Not like I'm going to have any more kids. My youngest one's getting ready to turn 14. You know, she doesn't need little golden books, but it's like, those are mine. But right, these are mine. But I mean, some of them even have my name on it. So,
wow.
But, like with the closets, with the one that I have been working on, because I just started working on this one, I kind of just took everything that wasn't hanging and I brought it out. And it's not as easy to work in my room because my room's not very big. And well, I took it all out and I'm starting to go through these boxes. And the one thing I found that I have no idea if it's even worth listing, if I should just put it on, oh my gosh, Facebook or what, but I found a box full of keyboards.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they work. I don't have my computer set up. Hi, Kathy. I don't have my computer set up. So I don't know if it'll work or not.
Right.
The buttons don't feel like they stick or anything, but other than that, I know nothing. Like, they're just there. Right. I found clothes that my parents used to wear. I found the dress that my mom wore to my 8th grade graduation.
Wow.
Right. And that was like the late 90s.
So when you're going through all this stuff, and I have a question for you on this part, because I remember that one day you did show me some things that you were kind of going through the rooms and things like that. Were you able to find anything? And like, I know some of the things you had were in totes as well, in crates. Were you able to find anything that is more than just one of, or is all of this that you're coming across one of only?
Everything so far that I've came across is only one.
And that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot.
Well, the thing about it is, what I'm saying is that, so in other words, you don't really have a lot of multiples of the same one, so that wouldn't help you list quicker when it comes to that kind of stuff too. So
yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah. And so what's the most outrageous, one of the things, it could be a couple, it don't matter, the items that you thought like, wow, what is this doing here? If you want to answer it.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that go on. I was pretty shocked about when I opened the closet last weekend, and I'm like, these clothes are older than I am. And mom's like, I might need them one day. You need 6 closets full of clothes?
Wow.
Like, she has, my son, well, one of my boys has a room in the basement. But my younger son, his closet, he don't use his closet. It's all my parents' stuff. My closet is a lot of, it looks like the 80s and 90s kind of threw up in this closet. So we got that. And then their own closet, they have 2 closets in the hallway, plus the closet in that room. And then all that stuff in the laundry room that I was showing you, like all the cookware and all the stuff underneath the stairs, all that. I told Mom I was going to be like 80 before I was done with all this. It feels like it's so much to do.
That is a lot.
Out of all this, like, my boys live here. They've lived here since they were babies. And my son, because he's kind of interested in doing reselling, not the YouTube side of it, but the eBay side of it.
Right.
And he's like, hey, Mom, let's go in on a storage unit together. Dude, the whole house looks like it's just open a closet. It looks like there's a storage unit going on in there. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then he asked me about a pallet. And I'm like, can we go through what we have here first?
Yeah, really?
He straight up tells me, this stuff isn't fun. We know who it belonged to. It's like, oh, geez.
Bring your sugar daddy's credit card and your sugar mama's virtual wallet to TJ's Midway. Oh, yes, indeed, girl. That's right. He's coming back starting tonight. So if you haven't checked out his channel, he is coming back to the regular schedules that he's been doing. So he's taking it back to the YouTube channel auctions and his shows. Remembering when you go to somebody's channel, if the subscribe is in red, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. But also make sure you hit the notification so you don't miss them on all the notifications. But also, make sure you go back and make a comment. Good morning, Adam. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello.
I'm sitting outside, and this dog just walks up to me. I about had a freaking heart attack, and I realized what dog it is. He's fine.
Aw, 80s Closet hilarious. I want to see that one.
Oh my God, it's bad. Like it's neon and black neon.
And if you have any questions for Amy, go ahead and put them in the chat. She has been basically taking over and going through all of the inventory because it's considered inventory because there's still a lot of new sealed items in the house. She's helping her mom and dad go through everything and list it for them in any platform she can. And it's amazing, you know, and again, did you know that was all there before, or did you just not know until you went back home?
I mean, I knew it was here. I just didn't know it was like that.
Right.
And I didn't know it was as much as it is. I can show them the room.
If you would like to, it's up to you.
Okay, I have to go downstairs.
Yeah, you have to turn on your camera and turn it. Yeah.
I know.
Amy has been listing a lot of stuff. Every now and then she'll send me photos and things between Facebook. We've been doing backroom space time, chat room time, and she's been basically asking me questions, and I'm trying to help her as much as I can. And if I don't, I tell her that, maybe who she can go to or turn to, because there's some things that she's showing me in there that it's amazing on the stuff that she's coming across that's been sitting there for years untouched. And that's one of the things. And again, like I've heard in the past, there can be a sickness, but again, as long as they're willing to take that time. Okay, here we go. Let me take this one off. And that's
I can't even show you how far back it goes.
And what room are you in now?
This is the room in the basement. Look, this is all I've gotten cleaned out, and you can't even see because everything's fallen right here.
Yeah, but you see what you have right there? You can see the front of those bins where you couldn't before.
And these boxes, some of them are marked. Like that one says tools. That one. This one's like kitchen decorations, living room stuff. Like they're redoing a lot of stuff upstairs. When they redid the floor, like all kinds of stuff.
And is that the area where you showed me all those board games?
No, I'll show you that in a second. But there's...
As y'all see, it's all to the ceiling. Yeah.
That's a mic stand.
Oh, it is. I thought that was a handle for a vacuum cleaner.
No, that's a mic stand. Like a karaoke type mic stand.
Yeah.
Like right there, that's one of those remote control Jeeps. There's a drone. That orange thing that you see is a drone. And I have no idea I still haven't got to the corner. And behind this here, there's a closet back there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have no idea what's back there. Oh, there's another drone. That white box right there, that's a different drone.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Now, is this just stuff you started recently finding?
Some of it, like the drone in the box, it was on that bookshelf that was back there.
Oh, wow.
You can't see the bookshelf because it's covered, but there is a bookshelf back there.
That's a lot of stuff to go through.
Yes, a lot. And all this stuff and these things here.
Uh-huh.
I can reach this. Look. This
Yeah,
is
you
like
didn't get to it before.
Boy Scout patches.
Wow.
For Tiger Scouts.
What's in there with it?
There's patches. There's beads that they earn.
Oh, okay.
And there's like the ties for the beads. That's what that black thing is. I don't even know what's in this stuff. Like bubbles.
Oh, I remember those.
There's glitter markers. That's that drawer. This one is, oh my, that's a lot. This is like, I didn't open this before, if you can't tell. This is like notebook paper. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. That's just all loose leaf notebook paper.
Right.
And then up here is like glue and scissors. I can't reach that one. I'm too short for that one. And patterns.
Oh, wow. I just listed some patterns recently, and they're going for some good money, girl. Yes, there is a lot of money back there.
Is there a year on this?
Usually it's going to be the bottom corner.
1987.
Wow.
Oh, my camera actually works today.
Everybody's saying, wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Like, this is all patterns back here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this house. This is just one room. Okay, yeah, I'm going to turn my camera off.
To redo that and go through all of that. That's a lot. And it could be stressful.
I'm getting claustrophobic in here.
Right.
Like, there's seriously barely enough room for me just to walk in there. Okay.
The cash pile. Love it. Yeah. And again, this is stuff that she's going through in her mom's and dad's house, that she's helping them go through this and list it. And she's got 2 different separate eBay stores just to do it. And here's some more. Here's another room, right?
Yes, this is the board games. This is, I don't know. Look, there's a battleship. There's a battleship. There's a battleship. I don't have a clue. And then like Monopoly. This one's a Monopoly. I'm trying not to show you my kid's mess because he's not the cleanest person ever. Oh, this is the second one. This one's been open though. Oh my gosh, I'll try not to make a mess here. This one is, does it have a year? 1983.
And that's the deluxe one at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, patterns are money. You're right about that.
And then up here, there's some more video games. Board games.
That's a lot of good listing and having a living estate. So much stuff.
Do you see what that is?
I'm trying to see what Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it's a Hot Wheels track.
Wow.
Up there's a Thomas the Tank Engine. It's a battery operated train set. And then, you know, all this is VHSs.
That red chalice is decent money.
What? This thing?
Horizon said that chalice. Yeah, that.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what a chalice is.
Yeah, that's that red cup.
Okay. I can't get it down though, because there's just too much. It'll fall on me. I'm scared of it. It's like Jenga.
Because there's so much money just waiting to be made. You're right about that.
And then, okay, 1 second. I'm sorry, I really don't want you to see the mess that he has going.
No, that's understandable.
And then I have stuff like
Zodiac sign. That is a Zodiac sign cup.
There's like a bunch of stuff on here that has to go.
As long as it's not living in the point when stuff starts moving around on its own. Yeah, you're right about that.
Right. That's a bookend.
Horror VHSs sell quick. Yes, they do. I hear that a lot. You got a lot of money scattered all over. Yeah, and that's why she's helping our parents get through this. I've seen you made some dents in there because that used to be full.
Yes. And then one more spot. I'm really not showing you the mess I have going on in this room either.
Well, but you have that going on when you have to move a lot to get to things too. So that's
I know. I don't want to show it. And
Good
then I
morning,
have
Chaos.
all this stuff here. Like, that's a crock pot.
Yep.
I have this little cooler that I have no idea anything about coolers. I think we already established that. Look, there's even board games in the laundry room.
What city do you live in, Amy?
I live close to St. Louis, Missouri.
The cab guy says, I just picked up some old corny horror classics on DVD. Selling like crazy. He only paid 50 cents a piece.
Wow, that's awesome.
Amy, do you go through boxes live on your channel like Janet has been doing? We had talked about it before the show.
I did like the mystery boxes, but when I moved in here, I didn't really do lives anymore on my own channel. And maybe when I have enough subs and I start doing lives again, I might do that here and there.
Amy, can you turn your camera horizontal?
Hold on. I gotta flip the thing since I'm on my phone.
Lucky 7 Auctions. That's Nathaniel says we are all on the same. We are all the same. Just kidding with you. Marcus says I'm from Missouri too, Amy. Let me come and pick. Adam says that's thousands of dollars sitting there.
I know. That's what you were saying about this.
You happen to have a funnel cake fryer in there. Did you see a funnel cake fryer in there somewhere?
No. I have a cake pop. Look, we don't even make these, but we have a cake pop maker. A Keebler one at that. I didn't even realize that.
That's an ice cream maker you just passed.
Yeah, an ice cream maker. One of those mixers. That's a Scooby-Doo waffle iron.
Go back to that mixer. Is that a silver one?
Yeah.
Is that silver or white?
Well, on the box it's white, but inside this part is like chrome, and then it has the gray handle and thing on the back.
On some money right there on that chrome one. I'm telling you.
And then I have, I forgot. That's dishes. That's Christmas dishes.
I'm getting on a plane ticket now.
That's Christmas dishes. And this is one of those roaster. It's an 18-quart roaster.
Oh, I love mine like that. Yes. And that one has an additional pan in it?
What?
Does that one have an additional pans in it?
It has... Oh, hold on. Let me move that. Okay, it has this one that goes inside.
Right.
And then, sorry, my camera skills suck.
You're good.
Okay, the lid. And then it has the rack.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I just saw a comment. Amy, I am from St. Charles and had to do something with my parents' house as well. They have to do something with their parents' house.
Oh, that's not really that far from me.
Jennifer says, oh, now I want a funnel cake shopping. Okay, Alicia says, please tell her that Zodiac chalice that you had, that red cup, is from 1975-76 Tiara glass, which was from a home party thing. Is that the one, that red glass? It's that chalice from 1975-76.
I don't know. Let's go find out.
She said it's from a home party.
Okay, if I can see it from where it is, because I can't take it down. There's stuff stacked on top of it.
Right. Maybe having someone go in and pull the best items out to sell if you aren't ready to do all that.
Okay, it is glass. Oh, wow. You know what? I think I can get it down. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now. Oh, it's kind of heavy.
Yeah, that's definitely glass.
Oh, gosh. So, I found this.
Oh, wow.
There's a jump rope. Anybody want to exercise? It's got fish on it too. And then there's coins.
I bet that Scooby-Doo waffle iron will sell. Scooby's still on TV. Funnel cake, donuts, and moon pies on my way. Roy says, I have one with a Capricorn on it, and I think it got $50 on Feebay.
Okay, so there's no date.
What does it say right there? July 25th?
Yeah, that's just the sign, though, for Cancer.
Turn it around. And there's nothing on the bottom of it?
Man, hold on. I'm trying to do this one-handed. No, nothing.
Wow. That's a pretty color.
It is. It's almost like a burnt orange color than a red.
Right. Perfecting Pro says, Amy, see how many people are helping you with a quick look. If you go live, I'm sure you will get lots of help with identifying things that you don't know what it's about.
Right. There's been, oh my gosh. Okay. I almost dropped that. There's been quite a few people that have always offered, or, ask this person, or that's this, or this is that, whatever the case may be. There's always been people.
Evidently, you showed something that says, what is that hat? That was a hat while you were showing.
Down here?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess. What's that
hat?
Those are,
I don't, well, depends. This one's Kansas City. Oh my. This one is
Cancer. Zodiac sign cup. Dawn. Did someone say Cancer? Yes, that's what that cup was that she just showed.
Johnny, this one's a Crown Royal.
I'll telling you guys because I know. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure.
I appreciate all the help.
I love learning new things. But that's one thing I always look for, is see if there's any kind of marking or anything on them.
And this one's from St. Augustine.
Oh, wow.
We even have this monster guy. I don't know what his name is. I forgot.
Yeah, if you turn your camera back sideways, they can see more at the same time. There you go.
I forget that sometimes.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, let's see. Salty Vibes. I like that one. There's a lot of great stuff in there, too. And this is the stuff she's been going through.
Yeah, this is just the stuff that I've been looking through and looking up, which some of it takes more time.
That monster you were talking about is from the Pet Monster. My Pet
Monster. That guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew it was something monster. I just couldn't remember the rest.
If you're selling that cup, you already got a buyer, Miss Nicety. The Nicety seller, Missy, wants to buy it.
Okay.
Girlfriend, we can get you online, buy it now, right now. You know what I'm saying? That's at least $50 plus on that plush of that monster.
Really?
My Pet Monster was my son's favorite one when he was little. Amy, Amy, what do you do with the items you list? Do you have them stored separate in a storage system?
Oh, yeah. I'm working on that one. I'm trying to get it all to where I have it separated from the stuff I've listed to the stuff I haven't listed, but I'm not quite to any open space just to make it the stuff that I've listed.
And that was a dream catcher you're showing right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that dream catcher. Wow.
It's
Lisa
huge.
says, I know all about Tiara. Glad my mom did that instead of Amway. She's got a good either way. Yeah. I used to do Amway a long time ago. I
have to show you guys this.
You need to get that monster listed. It is a lot of money for you.
I told you they're pack rats, right?
Wow.
Can you see up in the rafters?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, I'm not joking. Sorry, that light's bright. But yeah. Uh-huh. Pack rats.
Jimmy says he wants to buy that hat. That's a lot of monopolies.
That's not even all. That's just the ones in this room. There's like 3 more in that room. I can't get to now. And then there's 2 upstairs that the kids actually play with.
Roman says by the end of the morning, you will sell out a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna need that right there. But like they have, this is like my favorite thing, and I don't know if I'm really gonna sell it or if I'm gonna keep it.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bank or is it just a figurine?
No, it's a piggy bank.
Wow!
It's from 2015.
That is an awesome dream catcher. Yeah.
Do you feel like he's looking at you?
Yeah. Let's see. You need to do a live sell, walkthrough, and sell. Invoicing would be so easy than listing.
You're right.
You could have a sell right now. Yeah, she's got a lot of people wanting to buy stuff already.
I mean, you can get a hold of me if you see something that you like. Do you know my email address, Johnny?
I have it. Yes.
Can you put it in the chat for me? Because I don't have it on my name anymore.
Yeah, I can get it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna get her email for you. Right here. All right, here's her information if you want to reach out to her. There you go. All right, Horizon.
I'll kind of give you a little bit of what I have going on upstairs.
Roy says I would suggest things like plush and cups and caps or cups. Easy to list, straight up, right? List and sell right away. The games and more involved and tedious. I wanted to say you got me yesterday when I came to wait. I just wanted to say you got me yesterday when I came onto the show and I was like, what? Someone else hosting on Johnny's channel forever. All right, where are you at now?
Okay, this is my son's closet. Okay, so all this stuff in here, as you can see, either it does not.
She has a question. Is this an estate sale? No, actually, she is going through and helping clean out her mom's. Her mom and dad are still living. She's living with them now. This is what she's got that she's going through to help them list and sell. Right now, she's showing us the different rooms, the different closets that are packed with stuff that she's going through.
And this closet, like, okay, I'm 5 foot tall. And this used to be my room when we first moved in here. And I used to hide in here and lay from one end to the other. So it's at least 5 foot long. I can't show you all of it because it's dark. But here's the bottom. That's just packed all the way across on both sides. And then the top. No idea.
Son's closet with no son's clothes.
Right. Like that tube right there is the only thing that I know what it is, and that's because I bought it for my daughter.
Amy, bring a lot of stuff to the auction on Tuesday.
Right, I could. Larry, we could do like a 5-hour auction and just me showing, and I still wouldn't get through half of this. Maybe not even this closet. But like there's pictures in here. I really don't. I think that's just a giant coloring book.
All right, I just realized I didn't hit enter. There's Amy's email if you want to reach out to her.
But yes, this is just one of the closets. Just one. I'm sure Andrew would love his closet, so he doesn't have to hang his stuff on the back of the door.
Right. Grab a pile of variety and roll with it at the auction. You're right about that.
Well, considering everybody's used to, like, the people that normally come in and see us, they're used to me selling jewelry, clothes, shoes, purses, like that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's been fun, don't get me wrong. And I've made a lot of money doing that.
Yep.
Even costume jewelry, you'd be surprised how much costume jewelry can get you.
Even little Miss Q says that the coloring books will sell well as well. It goes up.
I have a whole box. I don't remember how many coloring books. My kids used to color all the time. So we'd buy, every time we'd go to like Dollar General, Walmart, wherever, they'd want a new coloring book. No problem, because they used them. I probably have about 50 coloring books that I bought these guys that they never even colored in.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
Right. All right. So if you have any questions for Amy, go ahead and put it in the chat. I know Amy has just started coming back onto YouTube. I do have her information in the blue box above in the chat. So if you haven't checked out her channel, go ahead and do so by the top of the block. The blue box at the top of the chat is her link to her channel. Let's see. I see some more comments coming through. I'm waiting for it to come on StreamYard side. Amy, you never know what people are looking for. I found that out yesterday. That is fine. You don't call me late for supper. That's right. Amy, you can come on. You can come to my house next. Let's see. If you want to unload a bulk auctions or a way to go, depends on what your goals are for your folks. Well, what's up, Paul? Hello, welcome. Good to see you. What's up?
Hey, Paul.
Videos. Hello, Stu. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see here. So again, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to open the chat to anyone who would like to come on. But before I do that, Amy, go ahead and talk a little bit about your channel, what your plans are coming in the future, and like your platforms you sell on and things like that. And then talk a little bit about what we just went through. For those who are just kind of figuring out and coming into the chat, let's see. I'm in a lot of pain. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Amy, yesterday DVDs moved, the health and beauties didn't. Larry, you need to remind her on Tuesday that it's Tuesdays so she can make it to the auction. Exactly.
I thought yesterday was Monday.
Girl, you skipped the whole day this week.
Well, Andrew didn't have school on Monday because of some parent-teacher conference or just teacher whatever, and it threw my week off. So I was just getting into it again.
Perfecting pros, I understand. So thank you so much for coming in and being part of the show. Thank you so much. I felt down and hurt myself. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, have a good day, Julia. All right, so go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about what your channel, what you plan on doing with it, because you are just coming back, and what's going on with what you're doing with your listings and things like that. For those that just saw what was going on.
Okay. I am. My channel is growing again from the start, and I'm planning on doing some videos with what I showed, more up close, you know, opening boxes so you guys can see what's there. I may actually, when I do those, I might like make an offer type thing too. I mean, that's always a thing. If you ever see anything that I show in a video and you're interested in it, comment on the video, send me an email. If we're friends on Facebook or Instagram, like anything like that, just let me know, and I'm sure we can work out a deal. No, I'm always up to making deals.
Right.
But I do have 2 eBay stores, and I forgot to get those links, and since I'm on my phone, I can't do that at the moment. But I have 2 eBay stores. One is my own. One is for my parents' stuff. I do have a Poshmark. At the moment, my Poshmark isn't so much open. We're not so friendly nowadays because Poshmark's gone and done stuff with their fees. It's went up, so I'm not really happy about that. So I haven't really done much on Poshmark. I do plan on doing auctions on my channel once I get to the 100 subscribers where I can.
Right.
Hopefully I can move the stuff out of my way so I can get some more. And am I missing anything?
Unless you have anything else you want to talk about.
No,
Your
I think
channel-
I covered it all.
Right, exactly. Dawn said it just came in to say hello and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Dawn. Let's see, Angie. They were talking to Angie. Go through that. Looking young Johnny. Where did he go? Where did he go? Well, thank you so much, Lucky Seven Nathan. Oh, Lord Jesus. Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. There you go.
Get it out one way or another.
Whoever you are, you know who you are.
Yeah. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Thank you for sharing. You're more than welcome. And I'm glad Amy reached out to me to be on the show this morning. What's happening? You did spill coffee all over your beard? No. This is the new me. I did the reveal Monday on Bingo. You said
of course, the one bingo that I didn't go to.
She's actually at the beginning of the show. She started at 63 subs. She came back with her YouTube channel. She restarted, basically stepped back. Now she's back at doing it again. She had to take a break from it, which there's nothing wrong with that. And so, yeah, we're promoting her channel. She had 63 when we first started the show. Let me refresh it. And that's why her link's at the top. It is in the description bar below as well. Now you're at 71.
Yay, thank you.
I could not sleep last night. Sorry to hear that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop the link now in the chat for if anybody would like to join us on the panel. You're more than welcome to. Let me get that link. And we'll paste it. And then I'll change the pin out. There we go. And again,
is Tommy still here?
I'm not sure. Tommy, the bargain effects, are you still here? Right here. And this way, if you haven't caught it at the top when it changes out, this is Amy's link to her on YouTube channel. All right. And there we go on that one. There you go. Tommy, the bargain effect, are you still here? All right. The link is at the top. If you want to come on in and promote your channel, anything you have special going on, you're more than welcome to. There is Amy's link to her YouTube channel. That way you can check and see if you're subscribed. Remember, when you go to anybody's channel, if it has the word subscribe in red, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Larry, but you can StreamYard any account, right? Just not YouTube Live. You can StreamYard any account, right? Just not. Yeah. Usually, you can't go to live on YouTube until you have 1,000 subs, 1K. I don't know if you need 100 if you're used to doing StreamYard through. I think you still do need 100, but I've seen people who've done it with less than 100, so I'm not sure if that's still the fact.
If I was to use Streamlabs, I can. But that's a bit confusing because I'm used to StreamYard. So some of the stuff's a little backwards to me.
Yeah, I've been using StreamYard from day one. So yeah, I use StreamYard. Nathaniel, yep. Okay, so I got the link at the top. If you want to come on in, you're more than welcome to. And Amy, you and I can talk after the show about some things if you would like. We can talk about that after the show. Anybody who would be interested, like I said, you can come on, talk about your show, promote your channel, whatever you'd like to do. You're more than welcome to do that. Yes, you do need 100 to be live, I believe, and I think so too. I know
I can't do a live. I tried. Yeah. I tried to do a live through YouTube itself. And when I was in Florida, Larry went live for me so I could show the street I was talking about.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they call it a street because you can't drive on it. It's only a walking street. You can drive down the alley. Yeah. It's the oldest. Oh geez, my history. I think it's the oldest town. I'm not sure if it's the oldest town in Florida or the oldest town in general, but it's the oldest. It's the oldest town. And that part, anyway, I'll go with that because I know that for sure. And like the road's still like a cobblestone road. The buildings, 90% of them do not have AC in Florida in the summer. Oh no, it was cooler outside than inside some of the places.
Yeah, Amy, you're now at 74.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
So yeah, definitely check and see if you're subscribed to her. Jennifer just put the link again back in the chat. That way you can get it. And it is in there so you can check it and catch it. We're trying to get her up to 100. As we all know by that milestone, once we get there, it's kind of hard to, you go back and forth all the time. But once you hit that milestone, it's such a good feeling to be able to keep on going.
You said you were going to touch on the me and the other guest that was on before, like the one I was on with before.
Oh yes. When you came on as a guest at one time, and I want to say it was 2 at a time. I was doing guests at that time. Back when I started doing these type of shows. Talk a little bit about that particular show, because that was actually the first time that I know that you've actually showed your face on that live, the whole show, and how your reaction was, because I didn't tell you who the other guest was, and you know how when you meet somebody for the first time and you know about that person and you get that little gittishy looking feeling in that person. We're going to talk about that a little bit, because that was the first time I knew. I didn't even know this. It just so happened that I had y'all both on the same day, not even knowing the story behind that. So talk a little bit about what happened on that show.
Oh my God, I was such a girl, a fan, like went to fangirl mode as soon.
Exactly.
Okay, so I remember you sent me an email, asked me to come on, and I was like, sure, I'll come on. You can interview me. Why not, right? And that day, you still at this point, I didn't know who the other guest was. So you had said the other guest is running late.
Yep.
And Cha-Cha came on with us for a little bit.
Yep.
And I think that kind of helped me, because I was really familiar with Cha-Cha. We were really good friends. So her going on with me kind of made me more comfortable. Not that me and you weren't friends, but I knew her better.
Right.
And we're talking about reselling and eBay and just, the whole questions. And then you put him on there, and I totally was like, oh my God. And I don't remember exactly what I said. I kind of rambled and went fangirl, and that was Justin from Grimes Finds.
Yep.
I was like, if it wasn't for him, I might not know any of you guys. And I'm like all excited about it. I forgot we were live for a minute, and I'm like, oh, chill out. Bring it down a few notches. Like, they don't need to see that, because this is the first time I'd actually talked to him.
Yeah.
And the funny story with that is I knew he didn't remember who I was, but I remembered there had to be something, because I had a few conversations in Messenger with him. And I want to say that was like July of last year, June or July of last year. And the previous Christmas, I was going to buy my daughter a Bible after Christmas. And she took her Christmas money and bought herself a Bible and wanted me to tell him that, because we all watched, like my kids watched him with me. Like it was like our new thing. Like when he was on, we were watching.
Right.
So I had told him, because she wanted me to tell him. So I had told him about it. So when I told him on your show how he would remember me, that's how he remembered me. It was because of my kid taking her own money to buy her own Bible.
Yep.
That was so embarrassing after that, but now I just laugh about it because I don't really care. That's just me.
Right. And so that was pretty funny, because again, I was still doing, at that time he couldn't be on right when we first started, because it was the part of he was going somewhere, and he was traveling, and he had to wait to get into a spot where he can get internet. And so, yeah, that's why we had to get a little bit later. Who was that guest? Who was the guest? The guest today? That is Amy.
The one we're talking about.
Hot Mess Thrifter. That's Amy, if that's who you're talking about today. Good morning, hello, and welcome to Flipping Goodies. How are you doing? I'm assuming is it today? Missy? Or are you talking about the guest that she was talking about? If you let me know in the chat. I'm just waiting to see what she says, because I'm not sure who she's talking about. No, the guest that she was talking about. Okay, yeah, that's Grimes Finds. It's right here. Grimes Finds. That's what she's talking about. Who was the guest that she was? Yeah, it was the Grimes Finds. Jen, is your last name a married name or your name? I ain't answering that one. I ain't saying nothing. Phone did die, just go back home. Oh, sorry to hear that. So anywho, so if you want to come on to the show, the link is at the top. I see my numbers are going down, so we'll go ahead and get ready in the show. I do have some other things to get done before the 2 o'clock auction. Don't forget, today is Wednesday, hump day. And every Tuesday I do have a hump day auction. So yeah, that's at 2 o'clock p.m. today. Also, if anyone would like to be part of that today, I do have 2 spots open because there's 2 of those who cannot make it today. Please reach out to me before the show. So we can see about making arrangements if you would like to be on today. Let's see, my phone died. I used to be in Justin's chat all the time. Yeah, I used to be too. But then again, it got just been getting crazy busy. Also,
I used to be all the time. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched his videos, and it's because I'm busy doing my own thing now.
Right, exactly.
When I first started watching, I didn't do reselling. I was a stay-at-home mom, so I didn't do anything. I stayed at home, I cleaned, I took care of kids. So I had all the time in the world to watch all the YouTube videos.
Angie, I hope you get to feeling better. I see you feeling a little bit better, but hope you get to feeling well. We have someone who just popped in the chat. Lucky 7, Mr. Nathaniel. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Pretty good. How y'all doing?
On your YouTube channel.
You have feedback.
Sorry, I had something going in the background. What's that again, Johnny? I'm sorry. I'm still learning all of this. It's all new to me.
Right.
You'll get it.
So what you got going on your neck of the woods?
Well,
talk about this giveaway you're doing.
We're giving away $500 worth of retail resellable merchandise, and the drawing's going to be this Saturday. And all you got to do is go into the link. It is identifying silver is the link. Go in it, and it'll tell you exactly what to do and how to enter into the contest. And we're going to do the drawing. It's going to be around 5 or 6 Eastern Standard Time this Saturday. So you look forward to that.
All right, I want to do this real quick. Buffalo had just sent me a super sticker with a comment, and it says, Johnny, let your audience know to come out tonight and support Primetime Treasure Hunters channel. I will be up against Nurse Flipper in the reselling battle. I'll have to check that out. Make sure you put the link in the chat so that everybody can go and set their reminders. And again, thank you so much for the it's not necessary, but greatly appreciate it. And so this is for you, Tommy.
The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
And so he's going to be on the Primetime Treasures tonight. Again, thank you so much, Tommy. That is greatly appreciated, but not necessary. But if you would, drop the link for that show tonight so that those who are not subscribed can go check it out. And it's on Primetime Treasure Hunters channel. And again, you have to, being you're on here right now, you have to do something for us because I love hearing this. I've been watching you on Nana Tank's channel and Victoria's auctions. You got to give us a sample because Brandon usually one day last week would come out and he started doing this with your auction voice. So let everybody hear that auction voice you have on your side of the channel over there.
I'm still learning it, so.
Yeah.
$35 would have been 35, now 40. $40 a bed would have been 40, now 40, been 40, 40, now 5. $45 a bed would have been 45, now 50. $50 a bed would have been 50, now 50. $50 a bed would have been 50.
I love it. Brandon tried it one week. I want to say it was last week he did that. It was so cool. I never heard the Grimes Finds. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, they that's the name of it. Grimes Finds with an S. Yeah. There's Buffalo Pickers channel. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Buffalo Pickers saying hello. Jimmy. Good morning, Judy May. I watched her live yesterday for the first time. I was working and having it playing in the background. She was cooking a meatloaf and a pumpkin, something with pumpkin. I cannot remember the exact what she did. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. Got the day off and went sourcing. Awesome. Let's see here. Okay. Everybody's saying hello and good afternoon, good morning, and all that good stuff. Domino's. Everybody's saying hello. Gotta get the wrench. So I don't get one more. Huh? Who don't have a wrench? You got de-wrenched. I hope not.
Is she talking about Grimes?
Oh, okay. Maybe so. All right. Never mind. I was on a different subject with that one. Go support Helen. There's a link. I need your address, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl. Give me your address so you can send you your winnings, girl. That's another thing I want to mention. Don't forget every Friday night, Buffalo Picker, make sure you put your link in the chat again. He does a Defend the Hustle with a guest every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Go check out his channel. There's so much to learn with his co-host and the guest. So definitely go check that out. You're welcome, Judy May. Monopoly, suddenly I'm back on the forum auctioning. There's the link to Primetime Show tonight. Let me make sure I set my reminder so I don't forget. I want to check that out. I didn't realize they were doing that battle. So I set reminder. There we go. That also helps you to see if you're still subscribed or if you haven't been subscribed. Make sure the word subscribe is not red. Cheryl says, Buffalo Picker, I sent it on Instagram. Let's get Cheryl to 2K. She is so close, y'all. There's the link. Check it out and see if you subscribe to her. If not, do the same thing for her. I dropped the link, Tommy. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Hunting Primetime Treasures. There you go. Everybody's saying hello and good. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right in the show. Before I do, I want you to go around and talk about your channel. If you have anything special coming up, promote your channel, and then that way we can go ahead and get ready in the show. And if anybody would like to come on after the show, the link will stay up in the chat, and you're more than welcome to join us after the show. There's Buffalo Picker's channel. Don't forget to go, because it's every Friday on his channel at 7:30 p.m. Go check it out and support, and you'll learn a lot on that channel. And they also do show and tell, so don't forget that. Adam's got his show tonight with AT Flippers tonight, 7 p.m. tonight. There's his link. All right, so we'll go with you, Lucky 7, first, because you came in last. So we're going to get you started. Go and tell everybody about your channel, how to catch what you got going on special on your channel.
All right, so basically, I'm a reseller. I resell on eBay, and we started out this channel just for fun. My wife and I, we love doing it, kind of documenting our journey and things we do and everything. And we're two nutty people anyway. And I said, we need to document. Our kids love watching it, and our kids love watching it and laughing at us, and that's the best thing in the world right there.
Right.
So, and everything that's happened to us and us hitting our 1,000 subscribers, we're very appreciative of it. We wasn't looking for it. We wasn't really pushing anything. We were just going with the flow and enjoying life and enjoying other people's channels. And Johnny, I thank you as well. I thank you for everything you've done. I thank you for everything that you do within this community. And you're truly awesome. You're amazing. Thank you. I thank everybody in this wonderful community for everything they do and what they do for one another. But yeah, we basically do eBay. We do it for, not eBay. We do YouTube for fun, and we enjoy it. It gives us something to do. And now now that we hit 1,000 subscribers, I guess we're gonna do more of it. So you get to look forward to more thrifting videos, maybe some eBay videos, some auction videos. I do have some videos where we take you to an auction and let you kind of see some live in-house auctions as well. So.
Right. But now, when is the deadline for them to sign up for the giveaway?
All right. So the deadline for the sign up, I would say probably about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday. Yep, because I'm going to do the drawing at 5 or 6. That way it gives me a little bit of time to get the video all edited and uploaded.
Now, if you don't mind, drop the link to that video so they can go back and check that, because you have to reply to that video to be able to be eligible for the giveaway.
No, ready.
All right, Amy, let everybody know what's going on in your channel and what you got going on and anything you have special coming up.
I do, blah. Sorry, my words just went out the door there. I do auctions on Larry's channel with him on Tuesdays. And when I get mine up and running, I do plan on doing more stuff, auctions, unboxings, showing you guys what I find, or showing you guys as I find it, like going through boxes with you all. I think that's about it. I don't really have much more going on.
That's fine.
At the moment. I'm still revamping everything, slowly getting back into it.
Right. Lady Luck Junk Danica, hello, and welcome. Thank you so much.
Hello, Danica.
The YouTube community have been becoming my family. I thank you for the bottom. Well, thank you so much, Miss Judy May. Let's see here. Today's guest. There's the link for Amy, by the way. She's our guest today. If you missed it, it's also in the description bar below, including her email. If you want to reach out to her for anything you saw. If anybody comes back and rewatches the video, you'll ever see some of the things that she showed of where she's going through her parents' homes, helping their home to help them get through some things and selling and reselling, listing and all that great stuff. So if you missed it and you come back and rewatch it, go back and check that out and reach out to her. If you see something that catches your eye and you want it or make an offer, she did say she would be glad to take that offer from you. But anyway, that information is in the description bar below, by the way. So I can't fill it out like it's frozen. Uh-oh. The link. Amy as an interview tomorrow with me at 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I'm glad he reminded me.
I wasn't sure if it was a secret or not. That's why I didn't say anything. I forgot to ask him if it was okay. But he said it, so we're good.
Right. Also, I would love to find out in the comments below this video after it ends or in the chat. I am looking to do something starting October 1st, but I would like those who are in the chat, your feedback. A 1 for yes, a 2 for no. If you would like for me starting October 1st, if you like the way that I'm doing the morning shows without talking about who the guest is, and you want to start knowing who the guest is, put a 1. If you like it to stay the way it is, put a 2 in the chat. I'm just trying to get your feedback to see if you like that, where I don't tell who the guest is until that morning, because I don't put their information in the description of the video until that morning. But if you would like to know the guest, put a 2. If you like it the way it is now, put a 1. And I should have asked that at the beginning, but I forgot. I was getting so involved with Amy's information here.
Did you say Tom Cruise was here?
Yes, I did say hello. Usually when somebody's talking, I've been putting hello in the chat, hello and welcome, just to kind of keep the flow of whoever's talking without interrupting. All right, so it looks like, let's see
I can't see the chat. Sometimes I can see the chat because I'm on my phone. Sometimes I can't see the chat.
So far, it looks like 2 is the most. 1, 2, 3.
Starting to be half and half.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Perfecting Pearl said, missed the question.
The question is, do you like it the way I am now, where I do not tell you who the guest is? Or if you want to know who the guest is ahead of time, if you want to know who the guest is, put a 1. If you like the way I do it now, where I basically don't say who the guest is until the morning of the show, put a 2. 2 means that that's just the way I've been doing it, and it's whoever you like. So far, it looks like 2's taken over. It don't matter to me. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you all for putting your comments in. Well, there's Brandon. We ought to have an auction calling off between you and Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. And like I said, don't forget today at 2 o'clock is the Hump Day auction. And then again, this Friday, I do now have, where I did change the name, by the way, for the Friday one, where it's no longer just a pop-up, because it's not considered a pop-up when I have it scheduled. What I do is now is TGIF, auction, sale, and buy it now. So that's what's going to be every other Friday. So that way, if you want to be part of that, you can reach out to me. I already have the full list this Friday. And I'm again every 2 weeks I'll be doing that. Again, so reach out to me. Also, if you want to be part of the auction today and you are ready and would like to just come on, let me know. Reach out to me. 2 of my co-hosts will not be able to be here today, so I'm just kind of opening it up for someone who would like to be a guest today on the Hump Day auction. So with that being said, like I say before, in each and every show, again, don't forget to go check out Amy's channel. That is in the description bar below. We're trying to get her to her 100, and she's almost there. I think the last I checked was 75. Let me refreshing and see where you're at now. You're at 76, so you're getting much closer. 24 away.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
So like I say before, in each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day, and until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.